look in the mirror, man, you're so dirty. Yeah, you look so dirty. You were never worthy. Lately, it's you.
Welcome to the Jeremy Hill Show. If you're easily triggered, leave now because this is not the show for you. In this reaction video today, what I will be discussing with you, ladies and gentlemen, is one of the main reasons why there is a disconnect between black men and black women. And to me, one of the biggest reasons is that women don't see men as creatures who have the ability to feel, human beings. They seem as if they fail to comprehend our humanity. They only see us as beasts of burden. So let me go ahead and play something from Tyrese. He had a recent interview on the Breakfast Club where he becomes emotional as usual. And I'm not saying that as a way of mocking him. I really respect that man for being so open and fearless when it comes to expressing himself. You know, is it always the right time and place to do it? Maybe not, but I respect it anyway. So let me go ahead and get into this clip. Give me 1 second as I pull it up on your screen, ladies and gentlemen. 1 second. Boom. Now listen to what this gentleman has to say. Let's get it.
You deal with a lot of grief. Like I think about, you know, Brother Paul Walker, and I think about
John
Singleton, your mother.
Divorce. Both of my sisters died.
Your sisters. People don't look at divorce as grief, but you did. You lose things, you know. You probably lost a lot of friends when you went through your mental health breakdown. Are you really, have you really taken the time to deal with all of that grief? Or do you just try to stay busy to avoid it?
I'm doing the best I can with every 24 hours I get. That's it.
Some tissue for
No, I don't need no tissue. Black men cry.
Bingo, bingo, bingo. I think that women need to understand that men have feelings and that women tend to be extremely dismissive of men's feelings, which is ironic because women themselves are people who feel all the time. They are emotional. But when a man becomes frustrated, when a man speaks out, when a man tries to reveal his truth, when a man points out a woman's wrong and say, this is offending me, it makes me feel this way, or it upsets me, angers me, it makes me look at you a different way, they are quite dismissive of them. They act as if we're supposed to have the same amount of feelings that a stone has, okay? Black men do cry. Men cry, okay? We go through things too. Now, I'm not saying be in front of your woman and cry every damn day. That's not what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is there are times that come in every man's life where he's not where he wants to be. There's come times in men's life where he is emotional. Things happen to a man. Sometimes he feels as if he has let other people down. Sometimes people that are close to him, that he truly respected and admired, let him down. People that he almost idolized, which you shouldn't idolize anybody. But it doesn't mean that people don't do that. People that they trusted have betrayed them, hurt them, abandoned them. We feel like everyone else. We feel the same emotions that women feel. We just are more logical, and most times we are able to control it better. A man's emotion is dangerous. It's more dangerous than a woman's emotion. Take a man who is filled with rage. He don't have to be the biggest man, but just take one man who feels as if his life is hopeless and he is filled with rage and want to take out everybody. That is the most dangerous man on the planet. This is why young boys have to have fathers or strong, positive alpha male mentors to help them learn how to restrain and manage their emotions. Women cannot teach boys how to manage the emotions that are unique to the man's experience. You hear me? Women have ways of feeling anger. Men have ways of feeling anger. Women deal with anger differently than men most times. It may be some similarities, meaning that he might yell, she might yell, but a man's emotion is only limited and restricted and specific to men, okay? That's why we gotta have strong men, strong black fathers, and black nuclear families. Now, of course, if you're of a different race, Put that wherever you want to put that. I'm talking to the black community at this time. But that's what we need in our community. And we have to stop mocking men or putting them down because they express themselves emotionally to the world. We need to see some of those vulnerabilities in men sometimes, because there are men who want to speak out, who want to be vulnerable, but they are afraid of being ridiculed by society, because if we say something about how we are feeling, they laugh at us, they talk down on us, they say we're not manly. But being a man means that you have feelings.
You know, fucking tissue. Every 24 hours I get, I'm doing the best I can. Beautiful Pain, 1992. There is no square footage I could ever live in. There is no rims, no jewelry, and no car. There is no net worth. There is no press release. There is no co-star. There is no collaboration in the world that could ever replace my mama. I could ever fill the void of what it's like to wake up and get married and want to be in something for the rest of your life, and it goes away.
He's talking about his marriage he had with Samantha Lee Gibson, I believe. I see her all over TikTok trying to be the next Kevin Samuels. I will not ever. I did it before because I didn't know who she was. But I would never use any of her footage on my channel because that woman purposely destroyed a black family. She has came on herself online and said that Tyrese never beat her, cheated on her, and that she allowed her musty back, helpful friends to talk her out of being married. That woman was setting him up. She was a chameleon. Tyrese himself had said that she was the sweetest thing. But after she had a couple babies, she thought she had them locked in. Then she wanted to get bored or go. I think she was messing with somebody else. Whatever she was doing, then she wanted to try to hit this man with $20,000 per child and still try to break the prenuptial agreement that she has not been successful at doing, by the way, because she wanted to go someplace else. This is what you will call a good man for all intents and purposes. And he still couldn't keep a black woman satisfied. A multi-millionaire, a platinum selling recording artist, a blockbuster actor, from Transformers to this and that and this, from baby, all this stuff. And even still a faithful man, an intelligent man, a driven man, way beyond a man who makes 6 figures. We're talking 7 figures. He's talking about in the millions. He still was unable to keep one musty back heifer black woman happy. So what did that say to you gentlemen out there who don't even make that kind of money that this man has when it comes to today's modern woman?
Get Tyrese some tissue. Yeah,
I don't need no tissue.
Man, you US, man.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I love you.
You've been
too,
holding
man.
this
Do
in
you
the whole
understand
interview,
how
though.
much power it is in letting it go?
Yeah, because you've been holding it the whole interview. I've been watching you.
You asked me the question.
I did, but I mean, I'm getting you.
You
some
should have
tissue.
never asked the question
I love you,
if you
brother.
didn't want to see
I love you, brother. I love you. I love you.
how hard it's been to get through.
I love you. I love you, black man.
Okay, do you not cry?
Absolutely.
You might not bring it to the radio,
Absolutely. Absolutely.
but this is what being grown is.
Right.
I'm not doing this.
I need one. My makeup going mess up.
All right. I said this one time before and I say it again. I cannot stand a giggly ass dude. Everything's a fucking joke to some people. Everything's a joke. You're just childish. Everything is not meant to be laughed at. Okay? And this is what I'm saying. He's opening up. He's not being feminine. He's opening up and expressing himself. And there's a man on the side of him laughing and giggling at how he responds to the question that he asked him. That's childish, man.
Hear me.
My concealer
Hear
is
me.
sitting today.
Hear me. Black men cry. When divorces happen, women aren't the only one that are devastated. When a miscarriage happens, women are not the only one that you should be checking on.
Facts.
When you can't put food on the table because your career goes up and then it goes down, stop calling, skipping over the man, and just checking on the woman.
He is right, especially when it comes to that miscarriage. I went through that before. Let me tell you something. They always check on the woman first. Are you okay, baby? I'm gonna tell you something. Do you understand how it feels to be a man who is expecting a child, a seed of his own, someone who carries his lineage and his legacy forward, to be ripped away from you through a miscarriage? All of the dreams and expectations and plans that you made about how well you want to be a good father to that child just disappeared, just goes away. And you're questioning life. Like, why did this happen? I did everything right. She did everything right. We're good people. We're decent people. We're not bad out there. How come we lost our child this way? And you know what? That is devastation to a man. A lot of times that is devastating to a man. We might not show it the same way that you show it, but best believe that we feel it. But you know what they do? They run right to the woman. They run right back to the woman and see if she's okay. But they hardly ever give any attention to the man who goes through that, as if that, hey, just take it on the chin. Now, I want you to hear this woman right here, because she says a lot of good things about what just happened here. And she actually made some damn sense. I was really surprised to find a woman like that. So let's go ahead and get to it. 1 second, y'all. Let's get it.
Can I just talk about Tyrese on the Breakfast Club real quick? I just got a little something to say. One of the things that the world have to stop doing, one of the things that women have to stop doing, one of the things that African American women have to stop doing is taking the emotions of a black man lightly. Every time Tyrese show us a little bit of vulnerability, a little bit of emotion, and then he may begin to cry, all of a sudden that man is a joke, as if what he's going through ain't real. But then if he takes his life, but then if he puts himself in an unhealthy situation, and then if something ends up happening to him that would be negative or that would be bad, then everybody would be crying saying, oh, look at what we did. Oh, we should have done this. But when it's happening in front of our eyes, when it's happening right in front of our face, then there's nothing that's being said. We laugh.
That is true. A lot of you would not be thankful for the people who come along to share insight, wisdom, vulnerability until after they die. They didn't celebrate Martin Luther King till after he died. They didn't celebrate Malcolm X till after he died. Marcus Garvey till after he died. Nat Turner till after he died. People, for some reason in this life, never get their flowers for being real. Real is so unusual now that people laugh at you when you're being real. People laugh at you for wanting to be an individual, to want to stand out in some kind of way. People love to destroy your dreams and to put you down. And you, one day you're going to be thankful for content creators like myself and for other people too, who try to bring you the real without no damn sugarcoating on it. But a lot of you will always criticize this type of content, criticize people who speak out against stuff. And then maybe after they pass away, then you'll realize what they was doing. We got to grow out that, man. Let's keep going.
Happening right in front of our face, then there's nothing that's being said. We laugh, we create a meme, and then Charlemagne give him fake sympathy because he doesn't know how him making light of him is going to be taken by the world. That man legit said, I be going through some real stuff. And everything is not all the glitz and glamour of what it is that's around us. Men cry. Men go through divorces too. They said I do at the altar as well. Men had something to do with children as well. Men have tears to cry as well. And it's so crazy that we've built up this mindset to where men not able to feel, but yet we want them to understand us when we feel. Make it make sense.
It don't make sense, but that's what I said in the beginning of this video. How is it that women who are emotional refuse to acknowledge the pure emotions of a man?
It's not okay. And if we want to start getting families back together, if we want to start raising our kids better, if we want to start teaching our young men how to be better men, how to be better men to women, how to be better men on the job, how to be a better man and stand on their own 2 feet, then that comes with them learning how to navigate and dive into their emotions. And the fact that we make them feel as though they can't have anything or can't have none is the exact reason of why we deal with some of the things that we deal with. And before y'all get in my comments saying, oh, well, what about the men that do this? And what about the fact that they do that? All men don't do nothing, which is the same way that all women not like this and that. And if we keep deciding to generalize everything, then we can't heal and we can't move forward. Men get to feel. Men get to cry. Women ain't the only people going through stuff out here. And it's not fair that we get to yell, holler, scream, throw stuff, block numbers, break stuff, do this and that. But when it comes to a man, they're supposed to have it together all the time and never lose it. No, we can't do that. Tyrese spoke facts. And if y'all would stop making him a meme, if y'all would stop laughing at him and start listening to him, then y'all would realize that he's one of the most authentic men that we see on the screen.
I do agree with that. He's authentic. It's not weakness, man. He just do himself the way he does himself. The only way I can say it. I don't think it's weakness either. I think it's a lot of fearlessness to be able to do that, to come in front of the world knowing people going to talk about you and criticize you for the things you say and you're doing. And you say, I don't care what you say. I don't care what you think. I'm going to be me. I'm not going to be pressured into this. You can't influence me to do that. I'm going to be me. I'm going to be true to myself. And those who want to be with me, they're going to be with me. And those who don't, they don't. And I'm good because I don't like to play that blurred line thing where I don't know what you are. I don't want you to be a friend of me. I want you either to be a friend or an enemy. Choose a side. And whatever side you pick, you stay on that side. Because I'm not interested in rebuilding bridges that I've already burnt down. And I live by that. If I burn a bridge, I am not trying to rebuild it. Because if I burn it, there's a hell of a reason for me to burn it. Period. I don't want nothing to do with you.
It's just that other men have friends that ain't never gonna tell it. Other men do it in their car. Other men do it when they in the shower. Crying. Going through it. It ain't just about women. It ain't just about a man being tough. Everybody going through it. Everybody crying tears. Everybody going through depression. Everybody got some anxiety.
Facts.
And the fact that we try to generalize it and make it to where one sex can't feel it, everybody wrong for that. And the fact that Charlamagne at first wanted to try to make light, and then whoever that girl was wanted to say something about, oh, we thought it was real, that wasn't even that man's point. But y'all couldn't take a step back and be real for a second because y'all was too ready to try to make a joke for views. But he ain't saying nothing. He didn't lie about nothing. He didn't lie. But anyway, let's chat about it.
I can dig it. I'm going to tell you something. She spoke nothing but facts and truth. I'm glad I found these clips and found her. And I thought this was a very good, interesting topic that I think many people try to avoid. But you know your homeboy over here on the Jeremy Hill show, you know I talk about every goddamn thing. I don't give a damn if you like me or not. I think y'all know that by now. Y'all know how I am. But thank y'all for y'all support. Also, I got to say, this upcoming Sunday at 1 p.m. Central Standard Time, there will be a live stream with that woman that y'all called the German lady from Turkish, the one that all the black women got mad about because someone had took one of her clips and put a caption up there that said that black women are not competition. Now, she never directly said that, but that's what the world thought, and that's what made her viral, right? So I'm going to have her here at 1 p.m. Central Standard Time with a mystery guest, a surprise guest. And I will have the lines open for both men and alike this time because of the mystery guest as well as her on there. So anyone can call in and ask anything they want to ask from the host, her, or whoever else going to be on this thing. So feel comfortable to come in. And the reason why it's going to be at 1 p.m. Central Standard Time instead of my usual 5:30 Central Standard Time because of the time difference in Germany. Okay, so I have to do it like that. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. Sunday, 1 p.m. Central Standard Time. I believe that Sunday is the 25th, I think. All right. Y'all tell me what y'all think about this subject in the comments. I'll be talking to y'all pretty soon. Y'all take it easy now, yeah?